Hi, if you're a Libra, born September 23rd to October 22nd, what can you expect for the month of August 2017? Let's tune in and find out. Wow, there is such a wind at your back, Libra, just pushing you, like pushing you so fast to your destiny. I just see you like, a little bit like, whoa, everything's happening a little too quick. And so what you really want to do is not to slow down the energy, but to become organized so that you really are more like this missile, right? That's super focused. And then you'll just be able to encapsulate all this energy and go directly to goal, right? To get what you want and to be able to manifest what you desire. So let's first look at relationships for Libra. For those of you that are in a committed relationship, what can you expect for the month of August? Wow. I see like an atomic bomb, but in a big, big, bright red energy, not in a negative way, but like, oh, wow, fireworks, passion, joy, really idyllic situations for you and your partner. The biggest thing is to take care of yourself in this relationship and to not need to push your partner away. Sometimes, Libras, we're the balancing act, right? So sometimes it's like too much of a good thing and we start to feel a little encroached, right? We like that independence, we like the balance, we like the intimacy, but yet at the same time we like the independence. So it's that balance. So bringing balance to yourself is going to keep the relationship fresh and fun and free. A lot of socializing this month, a lot of freedom. I just see you guys relaxing and chilling. That feels more to me towards the latter part of the month. The first part of the month feels like, again, like this lightning speed really pushing you. And what that could be from is we have a new moon that just happened July 23rd in Leo. And there's then an eclipse that's going to happen, a full moon eclipse August 7th in Aquarius, where things, eclipses are sudden endings and sudden beginnings. So there could be suddenly somebody asks you to do something, or you get hired quick for a job, or suddenly, you're being picked up from here and put to there. So there could be sudden opportunities for you. There could also be sudden endings. There could be things that suddenly you're going to move, or suddenly, things change for you in terms of the way you want to be, or the way that you want to, it could also be around your eating habits. It could be suddenly you decide to become vegetarian, or suddenly you take up, kickboxing or yoga, right? So it could also be a physical thing that you quickly now take charge of your health. So there's these fast things that move us or eclipse us forward. Then we have the, so that's the energy I'm talking about, that like, boom, you could just be so fast and focused. It could also be around your career. It could be sudden success and sudden, where people pick you up and all of a sudden, remember that, do you remember way back in the day, there used to be a commercial, E.F. Hutton, right? And people would be in a room and they go, E.F. Hutton, E.F. Hutton. And it was, it was this financial company or whatever, insurance, whatever they were. But it's like that. Your name could be on everybody's lips. So don't be surprised if suddenly you're getting phone calls for some really big opportunities, whether it's TV shows, whether it's radio shows, whether it's magazine, whether it's print. Suddenly, a lot of people could be asking for you or inviting you to be on a show that they already have, or to be part of something that they're already doing, that where you just walk in right at the top. Could be large groups and you're just walking in right at the top, right? So be aware that this is the kind of energy like, wow, your career's on fire, and it's just been acknowledged and amplified at a whole new level. So that could happen actually these first couple of weeks of August. Also be aware that we have Mercury retrograde August 12th to September 5th. Now, I don't think this is a bad thing. I actually think this is a good thing, because that retrograde is going to give you time to assimilate some of this projection of the energy. Everything's going so fast that the August 12th to September 5th, you kind of go, okay, let me just take a breath here and let me see the best way to approach this. Is there something about this new job or something about that I'm doing that needs to be revamped, re-looked at, rediscovered, what am I missing, or is this the best way to put it out there? Is this the best thing for me to do? Looking at contracts, revisiting them. Always not a great time to sign contracts, but a great time to go through them again, or to rewrite a book or a manuscript. This is all perfect timing for it. Not a great time to pitch it, but a great time to redo it. Unless you're going back to somebody that you've already pitched to, or you're going back to an organization that you already were affiliated with, and that's fine. If you're looking for more work and you go back to somebody that you've already worked with, that's terrific. Then we have that second new moon total solar eclipse, August 21st, which is another projection of whatever you did that first new moon around July 23rd and those 10 days, whatever you did is going to be amplified again. So if you're just hearing this now on August 1st, you still have a couple of days to really put into focus what you want to amplify, the direction of your work or your career, or something that you want to manifest for yourself, because you're going to get a whole new shot with a solar eclipse on that August 21st that projects, again, picks this up. So if you're getting married, wow, get married, right? If that's in the cards for you, great time to get married before Mercury goes retrograde, because that love is going to be amplified. If you get engaged, great time to get engaged, right? So anything that's going to amplify. If you're putting out a new project, put it out before Mercury goes retrograde. It's a great time because it's going to get carried again. The new moon's going to take it again and splash it out to the world. So it's a really terrific time to launch things. Now, let's go back to relationships. Let's go to the singles now, because I got carried off on a tangent here for those of you that are in a committed relationship, why I could see that you could get tired, because that Mercury retrograde, August 12th to September 5th, is a really kind of like idyllic, slowing down, having fun. I see people traveling, enjoying one another, enjoying themselves. But again, like too much of a good thing, and you can start to kind of get a little harsh with each other. So just be aware of that, because Libras kind of need to have their freedom and need to be able to come and go and have some fun. And too much of being too close can make some of you feel a little like, stifled or panic a little bit, right? So just kind of let that go. All right, so now those of you who are single looking for love, let's see what's in store for you for August. There's going to be a lot of opportunities, parties. I even see people wanting to set you up with people. Let them, truly, let them. This is the month when you are really going to shine. And I feel like you can pull somebody in who's your equal. Some of you may have just been kind of going, is that all there is? Really? I think I've tried that before. I don't want that anymore. So I think this is the month where you can really up your game, where you can find somebody that you go, wow, I'll take one of those. So I really think that you can attract some bigger fish, some more powerful individuals, more fun individuals, somebody that is more in alignment with you. So this feels like it's a really fun, genuine energy. So if you have people around you and you're ready to date and you're ready for romance, tell them, hey, you know anybody? Set me up. I'm open for it. Haven't been saying that before. I'm open for it. I would even say dating sites, be open. Let the universe bring them and deliver them to you. Don't be afraid of those things, because I feel like this month with these eclipses, anything can happen. Sudden endings and sudden beginnings. Boy, if that doesn't scream like, wow, you're for me, it can happen really super fast. Word of caution. We really genuinely don't like to meet somebody new August 12th to September 5th. You can meet new people, just don't turn them into dating people. Don't make them relationship until after the 5th. After September 5th, then you'll see more and you'll understand more about them, and then you can decide if you date them or meet them before August 12th, that's fine. Just know that period, August 12th to September 5th, while Mercury is retrograde, that you may be a little blind to some things, that you may not be privy to all of their personality, to all of their things that they have going on in their life, and you may discover more things about them after the 5th that suddenly maybe they're not now the good catch that you thought, right? So just be aware that could happen, and don't want to get your hopes up. But so before or after, terrific times for dating. All right, so let's look at career and money for August. You know, it's really interesting. For career, they're showing me literally like a blank check. Like, how hard do you want to work? How much money do you want to make? Where's your focus? And if anything that will be hard, it'll be like there's so many shiny, pretty things, and Libras get distracted by shiny, pretty things, that could be your downfall. Like paying too much attention to the shiny, pretty things, all the fun, and not really doing your work. So it's going to take some discipline this month for you to stay focused, to get what you need to get done, so that you can really, you know, have the prize at the end of this, right? So be careful that you enjoy yourself too much and that you're not getting your work done. So again, finding that balance, Libra, so that you can enjoy those shiny, you know, pretty things, but in tempo with where you want to go and where you see your career, because the sky's the limit. You can go for it. This is a terrific month to lay the groundwork, you know, these new moons for what you want to do, who you want to, you know, make impact with. You know, it's a terrific time to let people know that you're in business and you're out there and you're making things happen, because they'll sit up and take notice. Okay, so let's look at your money for this month. Some of you feel like you've, you know, it reminds me a little bit like somebody who's been a little, had a little too much to drink, a little too tipsy, like your crown is kind of falling off your hat a little bit, like, oh, money. and maybe it's that you've been a little too carefree with it, or haven't really kept your eye on the ball with it. But it shows me August is like your reign is starting. Like, you know, the crown is on, you know what you want, you're driven, so you can actually get and accomplish the financial goals that you want. If you're not being paid your worth, or you're not receiving the money that you think you should, it's only because you're in your own way. You're indecisive, or you're doubting, or you're second guessing yourself, or you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing to make money, because there's no reason why you should not just be loaded. They're just showing me like the universe wants to give you everything, and if you're not getting it, it's because either fear, you're in your own way because of fear, or other conversations that have to do with self-doubt, or what other people think, or I don't know how to do this, whatever it is. But you know, you need to get out of your own way, and you'll have you have the resources around you, so you have the right tools to help you mentally make the shift, so that you can go for it and stop pretending that you don't want it, or stop pretending that you're not good enough, because neither are true. If you want that level of success, then you need to choose it. If you don't, then acknowledge it and just say, you know what, I don't want to work that hard, or you know what, I don't want that. I've had it before, or I've had it enough, and I'm going to live like this. So it's about no longer pretending and getting honest and real with yourself. And in doing so, things will open up, and you'll become calmer. You'll be able to attract the right things that you need, the resources for your happiness and for your future. So it's really about getting real, knowing what you want, getting out of your own way. The resources are here to help you mentally and emotionally, so that you can go for it at the level that you want to obtain. Because the universe is all about meeting your needs, but you're the one who has to ask, and you're the one who has to set the tempo. And you've got a green light through this whole month to go for it. Okay, so, and like I said, all these accolades are wanting to come to you. Like I just see like your name in lights, like people are wanting more of you. So it would be a great time to start a podcast, great time to, you know, hang your shingle, a great time to let people know that you're in business, or that you're back in business, or that you've added something new to your business, right? This is not about a time to be shy, but really realizing too that, you know, when you stand up for yourself and you talk about how you know, this is what you want to do, you're influencing people, and you're not being selfish, or it's not being arrogant or egotistical, because you've got something to offer. You have something that can make a difference for people. So you want to remember that about yourself, so that this is about them and not about you. Because too many times people kind of are afraid to shine their light because they feel embarrassed, or kind of like, who am I to be doing that? Who aren't you to be doing it, right? So if that's the conversation you have, you need to just kind of let it go. All right, so let's look at your health. So I feel like your health is good. I feel like there's a rhythm. For those of you that are struggling with health issues, it feels like for some of you it's coming from a lack of certainty and not knowing what to do and just kind of being beat down. And I feel like this month the universe sort of picks you up and carries you forward, right? So that means there's going to be some people who come in to kind of resuscitate you or rescue you. And part of that Mercury retrograde, that August 12th to September 5th, it may be redoing or revisiting and finding things that the doctors missed before. So it could be that you go back to your doctor during that time period and he's actually able to see something he wasn't able to see before. So because it's a revisiting of things. So there may be some new treatments or new things that weren't available before that that come around this month for you. And eclipses, remember, you could get a phone call and say, oh my God, we've got an opportunity for you to go XYZ to that treatment facility and get yourself in there now. Sudden movement, right? Something you've been waiting on for months could suddenly open up. Same with fertility. For those of you who want to get pregnant, you could suddenly get pregnant. Great, huge energy in store for you this month. All right, Libras, it feels like terrific. I hope you can feel the energy and how big this month is for everybody, not just Libras. So don't be caught flat-footed. Go, especially the first couple of weeks of August, focus exactly what you want. Have the balance of being able to have the play with the focused direction of your career and what you want. And then really enjoy that time of August 12th to the September 5th. It's a quieter, it's a slower rhythm. Just allow yourself to bask in it and be there and to really create what it is that you're recreating about yourself during that time. And then we have that powerful, powerful, powerful new moon, second new moon in Leo, which is just the sun for all of us to give us that boost of energy. Solar eclipse, first time in the US in 100 years, on August 21st. And just use that to just blow out August, right? Just get the momentum flying high. And it's a wonderful, idyllic time. A lot of you may find yourself traveling and really loving life. So enjoy. All right, everybody, I hope you like my intuitive astrology. Please click like, share it with your friends. Please comment below. And have a terrific, terrific month, everyone.